Um, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about us us being creators. We are creators. We create everything that's going on in our life. And it's so awesome to know that and to be a deliberate creator rather than flopping around doing whatever. um, we can create the life we want. So, I'm going to read a little bit out of Ask and It Is Given. Um, I've read out of this book many times before, and it is one of the best. They're all good, all the books from Esther and Jerry Hicks, but this one has in the back a lot of different exercises that you can do, things that you can do to help move your vibration up the scale and get into alignment. So it's a really practical book to have and um, just awesome. So I'm going to read a piece out of chapter 14 on page 71. If you have the book, you can follow along. And then we're going to do some freedom release method to help us release the our resistance to being who we want to be and having those great things happen in our life, being able to allow those things in. So we'll do that after I read. Um, so it is helpful to remember that you are creators who have come into this leading edge time space reality to experience the joy of directing source energy into the specifics of your physical life experience. So, in other words, we're here to direct that energy to create those things that we want, that we desire in our life. And we can do that minute by minute by minute. So, knowing that and starting to put these practices into practical use in our life helps us guide that energy and guide the things that we want, the things that we desire. It helps us focus on those things. So I'll read on here. As you made the decision to come into this body, you knew that you were a creator and that the earth environment would inspire your specific creation. You also knew that whenever you asked, it would be given. And you were thrilled at that prospect of being inspired to attain your own specific desires, understanding that Source would flow through you to achieve the completion of those desires. So good, right? And throughout our life we maybe forgot that, but we knew this when we came into this body, into this world. And now we just have to remember that. We just have to kind of uh, sometimes relearn those things that we forgot. And it's easy. So allow it to be easy and allow yourself to remember these things. You also knew the following: by always reaching for the feeling of joy or well being, you would always be moving toward that which you desire. In the process of moving toward your desires, you would experience joy. In the earth plane environment, you would have sufficient leeway to mold your vibration into a pleasing position for the attraction of a wonderful life experience. Since well being is the basis of this wonderful universe, you would have sufficient opportunity through a continual offering of thought to mold your own thoughts into pleasing life experiences. Well being abounds, so you felt no risk or concern about the contrasting environment into which you were moving. Variety would help you choose your specific life. Your work was to direct your thoughts, and that in doing so, your life would unfold. You are an eternal extension of source energy, and that the basis of that which you are is good. You would be able to easily allow the well being of your origin and of your source to steadily flow through you. You could never get far from your source, and that you could never completely pinch yourself off from it. I love that one so much. We always have source or God energy flowing through us and with us every second of the day, all the time. You would experience immediate emotions to help you understand the direction of your thought, and that your emotions would instantly tell you if you were, in any moment, moving toward or away from what you desire. And that one is so good. And in other words, just paying attention to your emotions, paying attention how you're feeling throughout the day, and noticing if you're at a lower emotion or a higher emotion. If you're at a lower one and going down the emotional scale, you're moving away from your desires. If you're moving up the scale and feeling good and in alignment, then you're moving towards your desires. You would know by the way you were feeling moment by moment how much you were allowing or your connection to your stream of well being. And so you came forth into this earth experience with eager anticipation of a wonderful life. And you also knew that there would be an immediate manifestation of any thought so that you would have ample opportunity. Oh, sorry, I messed up on that one. I'm going to start over. And you also knew that there would not be an immediate manifestation of any thought, so that you would have ample opportunity to mold, evaluate, decide, and enjoy the creative process. And isn't that awesome to know? Um, Things don't just manifest instantaneously. And it's good that they don't, because sometimes we're not at the top of the scale and we're thinking those lower emotions. We're in that lower emotional state. So then we're manifesting, the not so good, the more contrast. But so it's a good thing we have a chance to change our emotions and climb up that emotional scale and get to the top and get to where we can manifest the good things. Okay. We refer to that time between your offering of a thought and its physical manifestation as the buffer of time. That is what one that wonderful time of offering thought, noticing how it feels, adjusting the thought to achieve an even better feeling, and then in an attitude of absolute expectation, enjoying the gentle, steady unfolding of anything and everything that have concluded as your desires. So, I just love that piece. And just knowing that um we're the ones manifesting, and you can't manifest for somebody else. It's only for you. And being in that energy of just appreciating everything that you've manifested so far in your life, and having that time to think about it and to change your emotions if you're not in a good place at the moment. Just climbing up that emotional guidance scale. So let's do some freedom release method to help us remember these things. Good morning, Baram. Happy to have you here. Um, I don't know if I missed anyone else. I can't always see all the comments, but um, so, the freedom release method really helps us release the resistance to the good feelings that we want to have, the good emotions, the good, be able to manifest these things that we want to have, or the desires that we want to have in our life. So, um, a little bit about the freedom release method if you haven't done it with me before. It's just a simple breathing method. You breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement, and then you just blow it out. Blow that resistance away from you and make an effort to blow it out. Don't just breathe out through your nose, boring, and and think that you're really doing some good work. Make an effort to actually do it because you're the only one that can change who you are and what you want. You're the only one that can manifest that for yourself. So do the work. It doesn't have to be hard. It's really, really pretty simple. And doing it is so fun. And you'll notice changes in your day right away when you do it. So um, let's just, oh, first, anyway, we'll do the releases. Then we'll do some fill ups to help sink these beliefs in that we want to have, these new beliefs and stronger beliefs that will help us manifest our desires and feel good throughout the day. So when we're doing the releasing part of it, sometimes you'll feel a yawn coming on, or cough, or sneeze, or burp, or whatever that bodily function is going to happen happens. Don't hold that back. Sometimes even a tear will come if it's a deep seated resistance that you're trying to release. So don't hold those things back. Allow that to just flow out. Allow that to happen because that is releasing from your cellular memory, from your body. And that means that that was a deep release for you and that you are releasing that resistance so you can allow all those good things to come in. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath first. Cleansing breath. I like to do this to just kind of center you in your body, ground you a little bit, kind of release any monkey mind chatter or stress that's going on in the moment. We just want to release that and calm down a little bit before we do the releasing. So breathe in and hold. And I like to just count to four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then release. Let that air out. Can't you feel that calmness come over your body? That stillness maybe in your mind a little bit? Okay. So let's do some freedom release method. Okay. So breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I know that I am a creator. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I know that when I ask, it is given. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing by always reaching for the feeling of joy and well being. I am moving forward towards my desire. That one was a little bit long, but so important. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to when I move toward my desire, I experience more joy. So, so good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to well being is the basis of this wonderful universe. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to well being abounds. So good. There's well being all around us. Nature is in well being all of the time. The animals always know what to do, they always know there's enough food, they always know um, they're in their happy place. Um, Trees don't have to think about eating or um, what's going on around them. They just allow it to happen and they just be. They know that life is good, that life is for them, that life is abundant around them. And we can be that way too. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to contrast, gives me clarity to my desires. So, whenever we have contrast, it's giving us clarity. When we have a little contrast, we know, oh, I don't like this so much. Um, no, now I know exactly what I want, or now I know that I want to move forward. I don't want to go back. I don't want to feel that what is in the past. We want to, of course, remember our good memories, but we don't need to drag any of the other stuff with us into the future. We um, we can let go of that contrast. We can release it, and we can use that to give us more clarity into what our desires truly are, and to be who we really are and align with that. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am an eternal extension of source energy. I love that one. God isn't just outside of us, God is in us. Source energy is in us, flowing through our veins every single day. We are a piece of that. We are a part of that. We are that. So remember that we are God's source energy, and we're just an extension of that. So why wouldn't you be able to manifest your desires, right? So awesome and so powerful, and know that we're here to have joy and to have all of our desires. Anything that we've ever wanted is right there waiting for us to line up with it, right there in our vortex waiting. All we have to do is be at the top of the scale and move towards it. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am able to easily allow well being to flow through me. Such a good feeling, that feeling of well being, isn't it? Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am always connected to source energy or God. Whatever it is that you call that higher power for yourself, we're always connected to that. It runs through us. We're a piece of that. And staying in those higher, at the top of the scale, those higher vibrations, um, you feel your connection more and more. And you feel when you drop off of that, when you drop down on that scale, and it doesn't feel so good. So pretty soon you're going to stay closer to the top more and more, because you won't like that resistance that's in in those lower vibrations. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my emotions. Immediately tell me if I am moving toward or away from my alignment. Just like what I said. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to, I always know moment by moment how much I am allowing my connection to my stream of well being. So, so good. Sometimes we have that resistance in the way. We're resisting that good feeling, that feeling of alignment, those higher vibrations. And we know we can just climb up that scale or romp up that scale, like we like to say, to get to a higher vibration. It's easy and we can do it. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to, I came to this earth with eager anticipation of a wonderful life. Now, who can't smile while you're thinking that statement, right? It's so, so good. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to, I know that I have ample opportunity to mold, evaluate, decide, and enjoy the creative process of my life. Just like when I was reading, it's we know that we're not manifesting instantly, so we have time to catch ourselves and to pivot out of any negative statements that we're thinking, any negative or lower vibrational statements that we're thinking in our head. And usually, when we are thinking those statements, that's not our inner being, that's not our well being speaking, that's our monkey mind or our ego. So we don't have to listen to those thoughts. We can change them and allow our well being to come through. Okay. Breathe in and hold. Last one. I release any resistance to, I am on the leading edge of creating my best life. So, so good. Okay, so that's the releasing portion of it. If you want to shake your body a little bit, fully release any of that resistance, take a drink of water. I have coffee here. Take a drink of coffee, whatever it is. Just allow that release to happen. Allow any of that resistance to just fall away. And then we'll do the fill-ups to help sink these in, and they will stay with us throughout the day. And we will have an amazing rest of your day. Okay, so it's done the same way. I'm just going to say a different statement to begin with. And I like to do the fill-ups with my eyes closed and really just feel those words, feel those vibrations just flooding through my body. It's such an awesome experience, and you can really feel that joy, feel that those good things coming to you, flowing to you. So let's do it. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that I am a creator. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that when I ask, it is given. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that by always reaching for the feeling of joy and well being, I am moving forward towards my desires. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that when I move toward my desire, I experience more joy. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know well being is the basis of this wonderful universe. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that well being abounds. So great, right? Well being is everywhere, well being is all around us, well being is with us, in us, flowing through us, always. Okay, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know contrast gives me clarity to my desires. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I am an eternal extension of source energy. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I am able to easily allow well being to flow through me. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I am always connected to source energy, to God. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my emotions immediately tell me if I am moving toward or away from my alignment. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I always know moment by moment how much I am allowing my connection to my stream of well being. And just knowing that you're in charge of that, that you can change that at any time, that's very powerful. That's freedom, right? Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I came to this earth with eager anticipation of a wonderful life. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I know that I have ample opportunity to mold, evaluate, decide, and enjoy the creative process of my life. And the last one, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I am on the leading edge of creating my best life. So, so good. I hope that leaves you feeling great and feeling full of joy, full of effervescent joy, like on my wall back there. I'm so happy that you were here with me today. Um, Enjoy the rest of your day or the rest of your evening if you are across the world from me. Um, just have a great one and think about what you desire and start taking steps to move towards that. Feel that in your body, feel those good things coming towards you and release that resistance to it. Thank you for being you, and have an enjoyable day. You can always find us on Facebook. We do multiple lives during the week at bestlifecreationsociety.com or on our website. We're on our website, bestlifecreationsociety.com, on Facebook at Best Life Creation Society. You can find me at Inspired Signals on Facebook and Instagram. And um, inspiredsignals.com is my website. So happy you were with me today, and we'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Bye bye. Love you.